Because once you go for a contested divorce, it will involve a huge sum of money. And what we generally say, it's thrice or like more than thrice for as compared to mutual divorce in case of contested divorce. And the time frame, there is no time limit. It is up to the parties how far they wish to fight it out. जब लड़ाई हो रही है, when there is a fight, it will extend, it will stretch. So mutual divorce as compared is like much more easier way out for the couples who are planning to proceed forward with this particular divorce thing. So after that, she came to me and she asked, okay, so Utkarsh, what will be I will be getting from that person? I have invested a lot of money and blah, blah, other things. So I said, what's your call? So she said, I want somewhere around 15 lakhs what I have invested in the marriage. I just asked for one thing. If you want me to fight, I'll definitely fight for you. But tell me, is that 15 lakh is more important, or you can earn that within a coming year and you can be at a mental peace where you can be more open to the world, more open to the opportunities that are coming in? Or if you want to contest, yeah, we can go for it. You won't believe, within a minute, she took the decision and said, yes, I don't want that 15 lakh. Let's wrap it up.
Hello and welcome to this Modern Meerabai show, and we have Utkarsh with us yet again today. Welcome on board, Utkarsh. It's so glad to see you once again with us on the show.
Thank you so much, Punitha.
Utkarsh is on a mission to simplify the legal aspects for the Indians, make India legally independent, as he calls it. Let's deep dive right into the session. And here we are discussing today the kinds of divorces, the procedure of the divorce, and all that entails when you are considering or walking this path. So, Utkarsh, let's begin with the question, what are the kind of divorces and what are the pros and cons of each of the different kinds? Who should consider what?
There are two kinds of divorce basically, if you try to distinguish them. One is mutual divorce and the other is contested divorce. Contested divorce, divorce ex parte, it has a lot of names, like as many mouths, as many names. That's how it goes. So here, coming back to these two specific categories, mutual divorce and contested divorce. So mutual divorce, as the word itself explains, mutual, something that is done by the parties on mutually agreed terms and condition. So that is one, mutual divorce. Contested, where you have to fight for it. Again, जब लड़ाई हो रही है, when there is a fight, it will extend, it will stretch. So mutual divorce as compared is like much more easier way out for the couples who are planning to proceed forward with this particular divorce thing. So they can move forward with mutual divorce, whereas couples who are not on the common grounds, who are not on the same page of getting separated, or because of the child custody, or because of any financial issues involved, like any properties, any assets and all, then they move forward with contested divorce. Contested divorce again has many sub branches. Like if you say, then one will be maintenance case, one will be domestic violence case, one will be dowry case, one will be the custody. Today, what we are looking forward is on mutual divorce, because people of India, as we have seen gradually, are getting sensible enough to resolve their issues amongst themselves and proceed forward with the mutual divorce.
If you could share some numbers as well with our audiences, what are the kind of percentages, exposure, what are the preferences of the people? Now you're having a bird's eye view of the numbers that keep coming in.
Yeah, so the thing is, earlier, we didn't see that mutual divorce was a very common thing, but post COVID and during the time of COVID, we have seen that couples are like, if you go by a ratio, 60 to 40%, couples are trying to resolve their issue and they are on the higher side, 60%. 40% of the people are not coming on the same page, and they have their own issues. They want to fight it out. They want to go before the court and contest that thing. So like 60% of the people are looking forward for their mental health, are looking forward for their mental peace, are looking forward to save their finances. Because once you go for a contested divorce, it will involve a huge sum of money. And what we generally say, it's thrice or like more than thrice for as compared to mutual divorce in case of contested divorce. And the time
So
frame, there is
this
no time limit. It is up to the parties how far they wish to fight it out.
mutual,
That's
we can think of wrapping it up earlier, while contested can go on for years. That understanding with the financial impact of it is
hmm,
getting clearer. And a
is
very
getting
beautiful point that you rightly said, that people are now valuing their mental health, their mental peace, for which they are choosing to go for a mutual divorce.
that's correct. Like I have seen people like recently one of my client she see we'll discuss the scenarios like the processes and all eventually, but I'm just giving you on this mental health topic. One of my clients from Bangalore itself, she came to me like a year back. She asked me how is the process and all. We explained her. We sent the legal notices. There was a to and fro from the legal notices on both the sides, and both the parties were kind of affected because of the response they were getting on their legal notices. Okay, they
Okay.
were more kind of irritated that how can he or she say something like that. So, but eventually my client said, okay, what's the basic criteria to move forward? I said 1 year of separation. So she said, okay, we'll be on hold for 1 year, and post that we'll be filing for mutual divorce. After that, she came to me and she asked, okay, so Utkarsh, what will be I will be getting from that person? I have invested a lot of money and blah, blah, other things. So I said, what's your call? So she said, I want somewhere around 15 lakhs what I have invested in the marriage. Okay. And I knew by the response that we have received earlier from the other party that that man won't go to that extent to resolve this thing on a mutually agreed terms and pay 15 lakh rupees to my client and all. I know my client. I know her capabilities. I know her future. I know about her, how she will be proceeding forward in her future. So I just asked her one thing. If you want me to fight, I'll definitely fight for you. But tell me, is that 15 lakh is more important, or you can earn that within a coming year and you can be at a mental peace where you can be more open to the world, more open to the opportunities that are coming in, or if you want to contest, yeah, we can go for it. You won't believe, within a minute she took the decision and said, yes, I don't want that 15 lakh, let's wrap it up. That's how people are getting mentally sound. So that's the thing. If you ask someone to say 15 lakh chhod do, it's a big deal.
Absolutely. And I so resonate with it. I will share my personal story as well. And I was in that phase, standing outside the court, and had been striving for 2.5 years to, make things happen. And that's exactly what my lawyer also said, that you're a bright child, you have a bright future. Today you're working in Delhi. Tomorrow, what if you get an opportunity to go out and work? Every time, will you be coming back to fight this case every month? तारीख पे तारीख, वो जो
तारीख पे
पॉपुलर
तारीख.
डायलॉग है, क्या आप हर महीने बाहर से फ्लाई करके आओगे इस चीज के लिए? और दूसरी चीज, if you are earning more, you are expected to give more to your spouse. That's what it had come out to be. That one partner has to take care of the other partner, not necessarily husband to wife. It could be the wife to husband as well. Just because I was working, it was short. So would you, even if you get 1 crore rupees, Punitha, after 10 years of fighting, you will put that on a wall? क्या आप उस पर टीका लगाओगे कि आपने 1 करोड़ पा लिया? वो 10 साल में आप कितनी अपॉर्चुनिटीज को खोगे, मिस करोगे. You can grow leaps and bounds. Do you want to miss all of that, your mental peace, because of somebody who's really not bothered or cared about you for so far? And that was a momentous decision. And I was like, yes, let's go for it. I don't want anything. I want my mental peace. And I so resonate with the story, with you rightly said.
Where once we say this thing to the party that okay, let's resolve this thing and don't go for contested, it's like a very hectic path and you have to suffer a lot, both mentally, financially exhaustive. Some people say that has they come to you and they have asked you to like get this thing before us, that leave all the amount and just go for the mutual. It's not like that. We care for the person who is associated to us and we try to explain them about this thing that okay, nahi, kab tak daudoge, kya milega, compare the odds, kya aapke liye better hai, aap wo kar loge and then you are good to move forward. Sometimes we are lucky enough to find people like you and my client to whom I was referring to. Sometimes people are like, ladte, let's fight it out. हम देखेंगे what we get. So there are people of both kinds, but yeah, considerably the people going for the mutual divorce has considerably gone on the higher side. They are trying to resolve the issues. They are trying to take the time. Like abhi, there is a very common myth that after 6 months of marriage or after 1 year of marriage you can file for divorce. This is the myth. That's not the case. It is 1 year of separation when you can file a mutual divorce case. You have to be separated for 1 year, then you can file for mutual divorce case. So these things are also coming in between, and people in the due course of separation are realizing that they are comparatively much more happier. And at times we have seen that during the separation, the clients have also tried to resolve their issues. Sometimes these distances also make things better.
एक सवाल पूछना चाहूंगी यहाँ पर उत्कर्ष, बहुत सारे लोग अपनी शादी को रजिस्टर ही नहीं करवाते. While is there a strict law for registering the marriage, and if there is, then why do people not register their marriages? अगर उन्होंने register नहीं करवाई है अपनी शादी, तो क्या divorce में उसका कुछ impact पड़ेगा? कैसे handle किया जाए ये चीजों?
There is a provision that says that the marriage needs to be registered. Okay, so marriage, ठीक है, it is more kind of a sacrament. आपका एक पवित्र रिश्ता है ये, ठीक है, और आपने शादी के 7 स्टेप्स लिए हैं सप्तापदी, और अगर आपने वो फॉलो किया है and you have even not registered your marriage holds the same status as if it would have been a registered marriage. तो ऐसा कुछ नहीं है कि अगर आपकी मैरिज रजिस्टर नहीं है तो उससे आपके डिवोर्स में इफेक्ट पड़ेगा या उससे आपको किसी तरीके के इश्यूज आएंगे. बट या it is advisable as soon as you get married, you register your marriage.
It so does happen. I've come across cases where the in-laws purposely do not get the marriage registered, thinking it will be easier to send the girl off in case things.
That is a mindset, and that is more kind of people who are not aware to the process. They have heard something, and they have accepted
it's not
it
a legal marriage yet if it's not registered, so it's easier to break the marriage in that sense.
Break the marriage and get apart. You won't believe people are getting divorced from the panchayat office, and that's not the case. उसकी कोई वैलिडिटी नहीं है. It's not at all valid. But हमने 5 लोगों को बैठा लिया, हमारी पंचायत बैठ गई, हमारा समाज बैठ गया, हमने डिवोर्स दे लिया. And if either person goes before the court and challenge the status of that particular marriage, then the status is resumed that he was already married. And the interest of the next person who got remarried or who is associated to the third person, उसका interest at stake आ जाता है. तो ऐसा कुछ नहीं है कि अगर मैरिज रजिस्टर नहीं हुई है तो it would be an issue. It won't be an issue at all. अगर नहीं भी हुई है so you have to prove your point. Again, that's the beauty of mutual divorce. आप mutual divorce में कुछ भी लिखते हो, ठीक है, ये जो बात हुई अभी, that goes कि वो contested की तरफ जा रही है कि भाई शादी तो हुई नहीं, कहाँ रजिस्टर हुई. Once you go for the mutual divorce, you accept that we were married on so and so date, we got separated on so and so date, and we both agree to that. तो जब आपने agree कर दिया, then automatically that goes in your favor.
The creases start getting ironed out.
Correct. मतलब अब आता हूँ पूरा process पे. Let's start with the process.
Yes,
and we are talking about Hindu Marriage Act, mutual divorce. Okay. Mutual divorce.
Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe and smash the bell icon so that you are notified when our next video is out. So keep smiling. Signing out here, Punitha Lakhani, Modern Meerabai. See you in the next video.